Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're doing our longer readings from February 19th to March 20th for my Capricorns. Hello, my Capricorns. Well, longer readings is like the chapters, whereas the shorter readings are more the paragraphs or the pages. But when I do my longer readings, I use 4 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I then go to John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards to kind of fill in gaps. Then I go to, no, that one didn't want to come out. Then I go to ask for some advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards, and then I finish with my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Now, a subscriber asked, and so I thought, okay, well, let's do this. Why not do the sign in the season? So what we're doing is we are reading for Capricorn in Pisces season, okay? So Pisces season starts the 19th of February. So that's why we're doing from the 19th to the 20th of March. Now, a couple of things about Pisces season. Well, we have to back up a couple of days to February 17th when Mercury goes retrograde. We all know about Mercury going retrograde. It's the time that, everybody goes, oh no, the sky is falling. No, it's not. The Mercury goes retrograde. Yes, I do believe it is not the best time to get up to buy electronics. It is a time where communication can either be mixed up or it can be revisited. So you might have had some contracts signed and you might have to renegotiate some contracts for my Capricorns. That's coming up really strongly for me. It's a time when people from your past come into your now, or maybe you start thinking about that. I like to think about Mercury retrograde as a time for the universe to kind of right a bunch of wrongs. It's kind of like, it's slowing everybody down a little bit, and it's kind of getting, it's kind of like saying, ooh, where are you really going? Come on, stop rushing. Let's do it right. Instead of doing it fast, let's do it right, okay? So that is the 17th. The 19th, then, we do have Pisces season beginning. The 23rd, we have our new moon in Pisces. Full moon to new moon waning, gets smaller, get rid of stuff. New moon to full moon waxing, it gets bigger, request stuff. And then on your full moon, which will be March 9th, it will be in Virgo. And being in Virgo, that's grounding. That grounds a lot of that Mercury energy, so that will be good for all of us. And then on the 10th, Mercury goes direct. Now remember, there is always that foreshadow before and after about 14 days. So that's like where I call it Mercury retrograde light. So things could still be a little bit. So it's not just this time period, it kind of extends. Now, on March 20th, Aries season begins, but it also begins the astrological new year. And that means that Pisces is finishing up the astrological year. So that's, again, even though you've gone through it, again, that's a lot of cleanup. Okay? Now, I have 3 cards face down. Nothing's reversed. Reversed cards to me are like pay a little more attention. I mean, we'll talk about them if we get any. But remember, I'm an intuitive channeler, and what that means is that I open myself to my higher power spirit, and whatever the message that needs to come out, it comes out. Okay, so let's see what is happening for our Capricorns in Pisces season. Here we go. Our first card is the King of Water. Really good energy here for you too. And King of Water has been coming up a lot for these readings here. And this is, not every one of these is the same meaning or anything. But this is kind of a, I don't know, is this an oxymoron? I'm kind of getting an oxymoron. Water energy is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It's fluid, emotional. The king is royalty. The king is in charge of all this emotional energy. The king is saying, I kind of feel like, yes, my Capricorn, this is my wand in here, or my, what is it that they hold on? I know, you'll be telling me. By saying, yes, it is okay. You can go forward. Don't worry about Mercury retrograde. It is okay for you to go forward. It is okay. Things will be put in place for you. So basically, when we read this, it's going to say, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. So as you're, there's something, it's almost like, yes, I want this, I want this, I want this. And, I do talk about, what is the difference between intuition and wishful thinking? You really need to really know this. But I feel like your intuition and your wishful thinking are very much in alignment now. Okay? So the King of Water is about trusting and saying, yes, go ahead, and you can trust yourself. You can trust yourself more than you have. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Next card up is the Page of Air. Air energy is our Libra, our Aquarius, our Gemini. It's our thought process. It could be about hearing news. So here this is, you really, it's Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your download type of information. So here it is. You're really trusting. You're kind of investing a little bit here. You're investing with the King of Water. You're saying, I'm going to go for this. I really want this. And then the Page of Air is kind of like, yeah, but you got to wait a little bit. You got to wait a little bit, my Capricorns. It's still coming. And then you kind of go, oh, no. Oh, and no, the Page of Air says, no, it's still coming. You just got to wait a little bit. There's a little hiccup. And you're like, really? Really? Remember, we are in Mercury retrograde. There can be some hiccups in communication. Okay? Even though the earth is putting things in place, the hiccups will actually make you look at that communication. So if there's a contract you had to sign or something like that, you'll re-look at it and go, oh, wait a minute. This is asking more of me than what I verbally told them. Okay? So it's really going to be for your benefit. I feel that. I feel it's going to work for your benefit. This little bit of this delay, this wait, it's going to work for your benefit. So I do feel, yeah, I am always feeling more towards that, that job, work, career, relationship. But it could be your personal, interpersonal, or intimate. It could be something to do with family too, or something that you have a passion about. But because of this delay, it actually, and it could even be that there was a delay in you. So say that you got a project done. I'm feeling like, say that you got the project done, you got the contracts ready, they're about to be signed, and there is a total delay, and you're like, oh my gosh, no. But because of that delay, you find out that the people weren't ready to honor the contract, okay? So it works out for you, okay? It works out for you. That's what you have to hold on to. So, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. Never, my Capricorns. So sometimes, now, you can be very truthful, very honest, very blunt. You don't necessarily like it when somebody else is the same, but you might have, like I said, there might be, there's going to be this communication back and forth. There's going to be this delay. It will work out for you. It will work out for you. And I don't mean like in the long, long run. I mean, it will work out. Like, so if there is something that you're doing on Monday, Tuesday, by Friday, you should have that resolution, and you'll see that it worked out for you. You may not like the information you hear, though. Okay? But again, it does work out for you. So here's your last card. Here's the Two of Earth. Earth energy, your energy, Taurus and Virgo energy, solid energy. A lot of this is about work, but a lot of this is about money. And this is, money that leads to work, income type of thing. And this is about, again, whatever this thing is, here it is. This is what you want, your intuition, your wishful thinking, they're in alignment. You hear some news, things kind of get delayed a little bit, and you're just kind of, like, well, this is, I put so much effort in this. It does work out for you. I guess that's going to be our mantra here. So Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So you have to back off a little bit from this Capricorn. When you find yourself with this with this wall, okay? When you find this wall and it's keeping you from going forward, don't push the wall down. Don't try to break the wall, okay? Don't try, let it unfold as it comes, because if you for one thing, pushing the wall down or getting that sledgehammer to kind of like, darn it all, this is going to work. It's going to only backfire on you, and it's only going to make you and everybody around you crabby. Okay? Let the wall come down brick by brick, because you're going to see that whatever this was, and it, again, whatever this was, whatever this delay was, there was that Mercury retrograde piece involved in it, but again, it's the universe is working for you, okay? So let's go on now to my John Holland. So this has a lot to do with your work, but at the same time, the King of Water is also telling me that you do need to have, again, your wishful thinking and your intuition are more in alignment than normal, okay? Okay. Now, 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. Let's see what they have for my Capricorns. Here we go. The universe. Okay, so we were talking about the universe. The universe has your back. The universe has things in alignment. When you come up to that wall, don't try to knock it down. Put your sledgehammer down, because the universe is putting this up because it's going to work out better for you. Okay, and again, it's not like it's going to work out better for you, like, 3-4 months. And it could. I mean, it could. But you're going to see an immediate result. Okay? Your next card up, Power. Oh, I like this. This is interesting. So this is that duality type of energy for you. This is where you use wisdom and you use authority. You use wisdom, you use power. This is where you pull them together. Okay? And this is where, you use your power wisely. And this is what the universe is telling you. Don't take I can just see you picking up that sledgehammer and going, I want this done. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Next card up. Okay, here we go. Reversed. Your sacral chakra. So a lot of this is, okay, from your root or your base chakra to your heart as more your natural energy, and your heart to your crown is more your supernatural energy. So this is whatever is going on. It really affects who you think you are. It affects, it affects how you see yourself, how you present yourself. It affects that sense of self. This is, this is very much ego-based. This is like, darn it all, this has to go on. Again, I feel like you're picking up put the sledgehammer down, let it unfold. Don't get yourself so invested in this that because there's this piece of you, again, that intuition and wishful thinking, they're so aligned, but there's this piece of you that's so much into your head, and it's so much like, no, it has to happen this way. And it's what is the saying? Okay, yes. It's keeping you from seeing the forest for the trees, or the trees for the forest, the forest from the trees, okay? It's keeping you from seeing that bigger picture, okay? So there's going to be some ego, so this Mercury retrograde, this Pisces energy. Pisces is kind of moody. Pisces is kind of dreamy too. So there's going to be some ego things going on here too. And I kind of feel like there's a bunch of like, how dare they? How dare they? Save that for when after this is all done and you find out that it worked out better for you. And it's almost like I know, yeah, well, actually we will be, won't we? We will be going, because I feel like it's going to be like the luck of the Irish. And I didn't tell people that too. But I feel like, St. Patrick's Day is coming in March 17th, and I feel like this is all the luck of the Irish, okay? So it's the luck of the Capricorns. If you let it happen, if you don't fight it, if you don't say, I'm going to make this work by hook or by crook, okay? Whatever this is, and usually it's something to do with work. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead. Oh, this card actually did fall out. Okay, let's go on now. Here we go. Okay. First card, this is face up, but it's reversed, and here is harmony. Again, this is on that universe card. We're talking about the universe, working in harmony, letting things happen. So this is advice card. So let things unfold. You don't, especially if it's not, you don't have to make it happen. You don't have to push the issue. You don't have to force it. It will evolve out. It will evolve. Evolve is it will revolve. Evolve. Oh, evolve is the word that I keep hearing. Okay, next card here. Reversed again. Okay, again, this clinging to the past. It's again, these are old habits. These are, Mercury retrograde brings that past back into the present. So there is that tendency. But again, a lot of this is ego. A lot of it didn't work out back then. I'm going to make it work out this time around. Darn it all. And it's like, no, let it go. Let it go. Stop forcing the issue. Stop, stop, because things are working for you. Things are working for you. Stop, get out of your own way. Okay. Last card here, the Fool. I love the Fool. I love new beginnings. I love the Dreamer. I love however this is, because this is new starts. This is, again, trust. This is, again, trust in that higher power. Don't necessarily trust on your own ego. I'm not saying that you shouldn't trust in your own capabilities, but again, that sacral chakra, it's kind of like you're putting more trust in your own abilities than you are in that higher power, in that universe. Okay? Interesting for my Capricorn. So, but the thing that we go back to is don't push the issue, don't push the envelope, don't pick up the sledgehammer. So this is that type of event, so it's like you come to a don't bulldoze through it. And I feel like this isn't just a one-time thing for this Pisces. I feel like that's kind of going to be your MO, your, what is it, modus operatus. That's going to be how you want to operate. So here comes a a problem, we're going to push through it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. And you will get, okay, and the reason I'm saying is it will work out better for you by not pushing through it. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. All of them are reversed. Here we go. Decision, decision, decision. Archangel Jophiel. And this is releasing yourself from which holds you back. A need to detox again, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So I think, so while it's ego per se, it's also this self-confidence issue. But then you have this King of Water, you have the universe, you have this power, you have all of this harmony, you have the Fool, all of this saying, let go, move forward, okay? Your next card is Peace. Okay, I was going to say let go and let God, but I was like, no, because... And I didn't see this. So Peace. This is another Archangel Azrael. This is release the past. So there's a lot of things about this, about releasing the past. Mercury retrograde coming in. Don't do how you always did. Okay. Again, I keep seeing you picking up the sledgehammer and you're gonna demolish it. No. Let it go. Release the past. Have some faith. So release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Here we go. Last card up is the King of Ariel. Now, so we started with the King of Water saying, yes, your wishes and your intuition are very much in alignment. The only thing that's going to keep you from, going there is if you, bulldoze, if you strong arm, if you have to let things, go through this. Don't, this Pisces time, don't react like you always reacted. What is the definition of insanity? If you always doing what you always did and yet expecting a different outcome. Okay, so no, do things, change things up a little bit. Have some faith, have some trust in that universe, because things are moving forward. You have the Archangel Jophiel, decisions to make some choices. Peace, let go and let God. And then you come to the King of Ariel. And this is definitely your energy. And it says, hey, you do this, it all works out really well for you. Let it unravel itself a little bit. Let it unfold. The universe has your back. Okay? you don't necessarily have to do as much as you think you do. So, successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So like I said, there may be some delays in how you are thinking it should all go. There may be some delays. You may have some little bit of hiccups. Mercury is retrograde, okay? So it's going to be that way for you. Or it's going to be that way. The hiccups will be there. Don't push it. Don't push it, because you've got divine energy for one thing. You've got universal energy. You've got divine energy. You've got also the King of Ariel saying, money's coming. Okay? Okay. So my Capricorns, if you enjoy my readings, please remember to like, and share. Okay? And subscribe. But as always, my Capricorns, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.